Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Fox. The kick out to Harper. And the three off target. Murray with it. Outguarded by Fox. Williamson against Wembenyama. Williamson in the post.
What a swat. As Wembenyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
Harris trying to get free. Fox, no good.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Williamson looking it over. Here's Queen. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembenyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Here's Williamson. Fox against Murray. Just 5 to shoot. The 19-footer is on the money.
Well, that can be a tough range, but Murray made it look routine.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field. A three from Wembenyama. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Pelicans shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What a smart play by Jones. Staying with his motion and just letting the defense come and foul him.
And he misses the second one as well, so he's 0 for 2 that time. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their community. And I really think Wembenyama has a chance to be one of those mold-breaking players who changes the game of basketball.
New Orleans making a switch here. Dave's checked in. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future, around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Now here's Murray. Count it.
So dangerous in the two-man game. Murray used that screen to perfection.
San Antonio leading by 4. Down low, Wembenyama. And that one is good. Wembenyama has got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Murray kicks to Williamson. Jones against Castle. Puts it up from 12. Jones, no luck. San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Harper. Back to Castle. Floats it up for Wembenyama. Right side, Fox. Over Jones. And the Spurs scoring again.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Pelicans trail by 8. Williamson outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
What constituted the original personal foul? Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for San Antonio. Got that one up quick. Jones has got 5.
And Jones is such a confident shooter, especially from outside the arc.
Fox passes to Harden. Back to Fox. Pass to Cornett. Bay pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 3. Here's Williamson. And his 3rd shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Castle with it, still without a basket. Pass to Cornett. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, Kevin. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifting. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Pools checked in for Herbert Jones. And Fears is subbed in for DeJounte Murray. Then for the Spurs, Champagne's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Harper. Now here's Bay. Here's Queen, and he hits it to tie the game up.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Fox. Bay against Vassell. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Bay. Williamson's got 6.
Well, there's nothing you can do when Zion is at the rim like that. Impossible to move it.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Pass to Queen. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far. There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Vassell against Bay. Here's Cornett. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt the guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
Spurs have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Fox finds Cornette. Fox deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wemby. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
The Pelicans trail. Out to the right wing. Pass to Fear. .58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Now Misi. That's tipped. And here is Johnson. Still scoreless. Here's Poole. Misi controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now, an exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
Pass to Matkovic. Back to Poole. New Orleans moving the ball around. Takes the 3. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Fox. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Spurs lead. It's stolen by Johnson. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back to the action. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's really hard to get foul calls on the road. Credit them for being so aggressive.
Sadiq Bey is out there with Ed Misi. Then there's Jordan Poole. Then it's Jordan. And it's Spears in at the point guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Spurs leading by 4. Harris finds Wembenyama. You know, Stan, you look at Wembenyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
You got to chase Poole off that 3-point line or he will do exactly that.
Castle on the wing. That falls. Nice speed that time from Harper. Castle's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Misi. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
The shot by Wembenyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Matkovic is checked in. Poole against Castle. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And through hard work, this has become Harris's bread and butter. A knockdown shooter off the catch.
Wembenyama high post. Pelicans pull it in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Matkovic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they keep finding ways to get to the free throw line. The defense is being overly aggressive, and they're baiting them into fouls.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
Kicks it out to Jones. Now Fears. He has yet to score. Back to Williamson. Shot clock at 5. Jones for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Castle with it. Now defended by Williamson. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Jones kicks to Williamson. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
To the paint, and stolen by Fears. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jones sets the pick for Williamson. Kicks it out to Jones. And the Pelicans miss again. San Antonio leading by 7. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Yves Missi, he's checked in for the Pelicans. On the wing, Jones. And the Pelicans miss again. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Pelicans making a change here. Queens checked in. And the Pelicans with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
New Orleans moving it around. 6 to shoot.
Great defense by Wembanyama. Not only does he have the length, he has really good instincts.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here we go, Coach. The 2025 Rookie of the Year, Stephon Castle.
Yeah, look, Kevin, you can't say too many good things about this guy, but it starts with this. Like all the best players in the league, he plays both ends of the floor. Stephon Castle can take on the assignment of guarding the best player on the other team, and he's a guy whose skills are rapidly improving offensively. The future is great for this guy.
Pass to Castle. Here's Wembanyama. Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. The 10-footer. Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 9. Williamson outside. Here's Queen. Castle covering. Queen the pass to Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Johnson left side to the inside. Wembenyama. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Wembenyama has got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Outside, Jones. Off target with his 3.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Wembenyama finds Harris. Williamson against Harper. Castle on the wing. Off target from outside. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. 9-point game. Pass to Jones. There's the pick, and there's the drive. Wembenyama with the rebound. Wembenyama has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Left side, Harris. And Fears pulls it down. The Pelicans shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. From the arc. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembenyama has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. To the paint. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembenyama. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure the test he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Vassell, the pass to Fox. Outside Harper. Pass to Champagny. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Hayes checked in for Trey Murphy. Here's Jones, and Jones slams it in.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Yes, that goes in.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Here's Murray, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Murray always working to develop a consistent jump shot. Looking good on that one.
Outside Harper. Back to Vassell. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Murray, good. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. The kick out to Harper. Outside, Fox. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
And you just have to have an appreciation how under control Fox plays. I like watching him work the ball through the D in that pick and roll.
Now here's Bay. No scoring in this one. Murray against Fox. They set the pick. Here's Bay. Connects from 3-point range.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Cornette. Vassell outside. And the Spurs another 3.
What a response from Vassell. coming right back with the 3 of his own.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Poole's checked in for Bay. Murray kicks to Poole. From 15 feet away, that's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Wembenyama looking it over. Outside Harper. Lets it go. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Murray's got his 4th rebound in this one. 54 seconds left in the first half, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
Yeah, this has been an outstanding night for Murray. Consistent, efficient, doing it all at the offensive end.
If it counts.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Jones with the screen on Fox. Murray against Fox. Pass to Queen. New Orleans moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball. Queen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. Back to Harper. Wembenyama sets a screen for Harper. He's looking for Wembenyama and finds him. That one good for 2.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Murray way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter right after this halftime break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Pelicans trail by 6. Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. Fox and Castle are their guards. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Harris, and it's Harper in at the 3 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Jones dishes to Murray. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Murray's got the first points to start out the 3rd quarter for the Pelicans. And stolen by Murray. They push it up 4 on 3. Castle against Jones. Pass to Williamson. Over Fox. Here's Murray. Rebounded by the Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Wembanyama finds Harris. Back to Wembanyama. Out to Harris. Back to Wembanyama. Pocket 6. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trail by 4. Down low. And Queen gets it to go. Queens got 12 points in the game.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you, Kevin.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Spurs leading by 4. And new leadership for the Pelicans. Drake looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
Outside for Wembanyama. Tries from 16. It's hauled in by Queen. Queens got 6 rebounds in the game. Williamson is screen on Fox. Pass to Queen. Harper with the steal. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Throws it up high. And stolen by Harris. Wembanyama outside. Back to Castle. It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Harris. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. And the 3 ball is good. Harris has got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Halt the run, and Trey Murphy gets the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in. And Murray's got the ball here for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Williamson, the pass to Queen. Murray right side. Oh, good with the triple. Spurs leading by 11. Pass to Harris. Latrey. Tries again. Castle on the wing. Fox against Murray. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so here is New Orleans. Williamson with the screen for Murray. Shoots over Fox. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Murray with it. 14 points for him. Shoots over Harper. 6 on the shot clock. A 3 ball. San Antonio with the rebound. Now Castle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Trey Murphy.
And what I like about Castle's game is the versatility, right? He's a legitimate two-way threat. He's willing to take on whatever role helps the team.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Dave's checked in. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Inside, here's Queen, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, that's a great setup there. Murray keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Castle with it, and it's Bay picking him up. And it goes down 2 points.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Murray, and he uses the glass on the layup. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, if Murray can get that close to the hoop, he's going to make sure he converts.
And staying an All-Star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that All-Star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Harris passes to Wembenyama. Now Castle. Pass to Harper. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Fox. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 13. In the pass to Murray. Now here's Williamson. Guarded by Harris. And finished off by Williamson.
Defying the laws of physics, Zion Williamson.
Here's Fox. He takes it in. Out to Harris. In the corner, Castle with it. Outside, Fox. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Fears he's checked in for the Pelicans. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Murray looking around. Lets it go with the 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Castle's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Stolen by Jones. Here's Bay. And Queen gets it to go. Queen's got 6 here in this quarter.
Certainly not the #1 thing Bay is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
Here's Champagny. He's defended by Bay. Back to Harper. Castle up top. And stolen by Fear. Pass to Queen. Bay with the screen for Murray. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And what makes Castle so difficult to guard is that he keeps defenders off balance with this constant change of pace.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Misi's checked in. And Mitch Johnson, Stan, now taking over full-time as head coach of the Spurs.
Well, look, Mitch Johnson's the son of an NBA player and a high-level point guard in college. He knows how to run a team and favors that pace and space style.
Murray, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And stolen by Fear. Bay into the lane. And he banks in the layup. Bay's got 5 now.
And maneuvering into position, Bay moving the needle.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, Johnson. Driving in. Messi grabs the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 9-point game. Bay, no good. San Antonio's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Back to Johnson. Jones against Castle. Pocket 6. Pass to Champagny. San Antonio again missing. The Pelicans shooting around 40% in the third. Maybe settling for some less than ideal looks out there.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
Harper sets a pick for Johnson. Pass to Cornette. Takes a 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Murray's got 6 rebounds in the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
1:22 left in the third. In the corner, Bay with it. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game.
And I love how assertive Bay is offensively. Solid at catching the defender there off guard.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Castle. He's got 13. Outside Harper. Now, here's Johnson. To end the drought. Pelicans pull it in. Murray's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Spears. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now it's just a 4-point San Antonio lead. Here is Harper. The shake. Drops in the layup for 2. Harper's got 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And Messi throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's gonna do with the basketball.
Here's Castle. Pass to Cornette, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Murray, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got Eve Messi. Zion Williamson is out there with Bay. Then it's Spears. And it's Poole in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
First team foul.
Pelicans trail by 6. To the right side. Williamson against Harris. Pass to Fear. Poole with no one around. Offline with his 3. And San Antonio shooting at 51%. Really solid.
How about that finish by Harris? He sees his opening and does not hesitate to rise up and be free.
Here's Spears. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Wembenyama. He's checked in for Luke Cornette. Wembenyama sets a screen for Harris. Wembenyama passes to Vassell. Here's Champagny. Just 4 to shoot. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. It's blocked. possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Poole looking it over. Here's Bay. Traps in the tray.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Poole on the wing. They set the pick. That shot is off. Good defense by Wembanyama. Fox with it. Fears covering. Left side, Harris. Back to Fox. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Fox has got 23 points.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
New Orleans making a switch here. Queens checked in.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Queen. It's stolen. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Fox. Now Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, right to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Spurs leading by 7. Here's Champagnie. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Sadiq Bey. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for San Antonio?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
6 to shoot. To the left wing. Here's Queen. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. Pass to Champagnie. Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Poole. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Here's Fears. New Orleans moving the ball around. Poole finds Williamson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Making the right pass is the first thing on Poole's mind. He wants to be the floor general.
San Antonio leading by 6. And stolen by Fears. They break it out 5 on 3. It's stolen by Harris. Pushing it up. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. There's a good screen. Poole kicks to Williamson. Pass to Fears. Cranes the three-pointer. Fears has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, Zion doesn't get enough credit for how he shares the ball. He is a really good passer.
Free throw good, Fox. So for the Pelicans, Herbert Jones, he's checked in for Bay. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And Murray subbed in for Fears. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Pelicans trail by 7. Outside, Jones. Down low. Sinks that one from the post.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Fox. Castle with it. Floats it up for Wemby. And here is Williamson. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. And that'll be his third foul so far.
14 foul.
Murray against Fox. Looking to get it going.
And the fast hands from Fox on defense. He never lets up on the pressure. Really makes you work for the shot. And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
A three. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Williamson against Harris. Williamson in the post. 3 on the clock. The shot's good.
Tried to get in there using his height. Murphy working through the defense.
Fox passes to Wemby. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. Misses the three. Pelicans trail by 4. For 3. Rebound San Antonio. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. To the middle. Here's Wemby. And it's Wemby with the jam.
Man, Wemby looking unstoppable.
Murray against Fox. Williamson left side. 5 to shoot. Into the... Oh, look at that!
Yeah, if Zion gets a runway, nothing is going to stop him.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 4. Williamson outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Jones against Castle. Takes it inside. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Now that's how you finish with authority. Show them how it's done, young fella. Stephon Castle is a problem.
Fox against Murray. Jones, no one around him. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Harper, he's checked in for Vassell. Wemby high post. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Harris. Wemby, a screen on Williamson. 4 on the clock. Wemby, no good. Pelicans trail by 3. Williamson dishes to Murray. Williamson outside. Jones outside. And he jams it in.
This really speaks to Jones' mental toughness, that he's able to get the big bucket when they need it.
Castle against Jones. Wemby down low. That does not go. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Williamson.
Well, getting in Zion's way is really a recipe for contact. You know he won't hold back.
That one drops. He ties it up. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Now, here's Fox. Now, here is Wemby. And just miss after miss right now. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And Jones understands his role on this team, which is to help space the floor and defend with ferocity.
Fox puts it right back up and in.
Well, over the course of the night, he's been taking shots he's comfortable with, and it's working.
And that one misses. New Orleans has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Yep, that's going to go in.
Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
Spurs trail by 3. Fox! Off the glass.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Murray against Fox. Here's the screen. Fox against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Fox with the steal. And here they come. Good on the basket.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Murray against Fox. For 3. It's good. There is just no way to tell who is going to pull this one out.
When you've had this many lead changes, you're looking to see which one of those plays is going to be a momentum swing.
1:03 left to play in the final quarter. Castle fires, and there's the 3.
Well, this is what he does. A proven scorer in the clutch.
New Orleans has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here's Queen. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, with his length, Murray creates a lot of problems for opposing defenses, especially in the paint.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Well, he makes the most out of that trip to the line, showing composure down the stretch.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And usually you want to go for the 2-for-1 here to maximize the clock.
Well, with his size, Wemby is the ideal option in close situations. Wemby will get a clean look.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Murray against Fox. 5 on the clock. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for a double. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean,
great job. Thanks for that, Allen. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And so long, everyone.